So, man, another WNBA. Let's get to it.
Here we go. Mystics and Mercury. Phoenix controls the opening tip.
Washington was in a man-to-man defense there on that full possession. Mix things up on that side of the floor.
Austin mixing things up offensively. The normal starting five for the Mystics, and they score first.
Now that drop coverage, you can't be in that with Shakira Austin's ability to be a three-level scorer for DC.
Officials for tonight, Mai Forsberg, Kelly Broomfield, and Sarah Williams. That's a mismatch, and a broken play allows Thomas to...
Phoenix giving up the fourth fewest paint points, just 36.
Rattles in the three.
Michaela Onyenwere, she's the best on the team in terms of three-point percentage.
It came off the back of Onyenwere going scoreless against the Dream as Dewana Bonner hits her first two of the afternoon. And with that connectivity, the toughness and togetherness as Austin going right through the lane into the body of Thomas.
Nothing you can do with that.
Too,
I know that Alyssa Thomas, I used to call her the A-Train back in the day when she was at Maryland. But right now, that was a Shakira Austin locomotive coming right at you at 6'6".
Plum pulls the trigger, laces the triple, and that's why
in the Olympics.
Area Finn. Drop step, lays it in. Washington really getting to it in the paint.
But I like that. They're moving the basketball well and getting really good looks because of it.
Extra pass into the corner. Copper finds the bottom of the cup. Mercury. Betts with 4. Gave it off to Austin. Austin rises from 15. What can't she do? Good transition defense on McMahon. Got into the paint.
Oh, nice pass.
Off for Betts. It's a beauty.
See, that play doesn't happen if Lauren Betts doesn't slither her way off of that double team for that easy catch and finish. Right at the rim, kept it high for the finish.
Whitcomb from the top of the key, one of the most prolific three-point shooters.
Over 10 rebounds and 5 blocks. Just 2 players in the history of the franchise. That's pretty massive.
Copper strikes from the mid-range.
How can you tell me for playoffs?
Three-pointer on the way and down out of the hands of Broshan. But the moves on Austin, step back, no good.
Really good job to gap that by Austin, though, to disallow an easy bucket.
Ford beating everybody down the floor.
Gap that by Austin, though, to disallow an easy bucket.
Ford beating everybody down the floor. Three-point game coming up on 30 seconds remaining here on the opening quarter. Thomas to the left, looked off the defense, rolled it over.
That's why they call her the engine. I mean, it just never stops.
Citron got her own miss, goes right back to Austin in the short corner. Austin turns the corner, 2 more.
Good job there by Amor to stay disciplined, close that space. Get a stick arm up in the way of KP.
That foul on Amor was her second as Austin going right back to her. Copper around and out, Betts the rebound. Citron transition, triple, goes down for Sony. Draws the defense, too much. Betts battling, getting after it. That got the crowd to their feet. It's a 10-point lead, largest of the game for the Mystics.
The extra effort for me.
Bonner answers with a deep 3.
Someone who pulls gravity to that space because of what she's been able to do from there her entire career.
Onyenwere goes right over top of Bonner. Washington shooting better than 65% so far in the quarter. Give and go. The lead pass, and it pays dividends. Plum with 5 to shoot. Plum step through. And the foul.
They probably be smacking the arm. That's why they see
into the body of McMahon.
Solid defense.
Kick out to Plum. Thomas. Second chance. Copper nowhere to go. McMahon playing some really solid defense into Mac. The turnaround goes down for 2.
Mac got it before she turned it over.
Austin 3-pointer short. Wickham out in front over to Thomas. Transition to perfection for Phoenix.
Should have blocked it.
They're going to need more of that. Continue to get back into this game for sure.
Burst of speed from Flores, and it's a deuce for the Spaniard.
Scoreboard.
McMahon the steal. Off and running for the layup. And look at Michaela Onyenwere right in front of us, was celebrating it from the moment McMahon picked the pass.
See that.
Austin activating the big guard. She'll take it herself.
But do they just go based off the game, or do they put their own scoreboard?
Man off the screen. To the rim for two.
That's going to third quarter.
Corner pocket three-pointer goes down for Roshan.
Great pass. Damn.
Austin bouncing off of Thomas.
She
gets to go.
They're giving up just under 35 points for opponents. So right now, 30-12 advantage in there.
That advantage going to grow with that bucket from Kiki Iriefin. Sony Citron just 3 points in that opening half. Had the one three-pointer go down. Iriefin powers her way to another bucket.
Yeah. I thought myself.
If you're Washington, you have to like that Iriefin had 4 at the half, Citron had 3, and you're still putting up 50 points. Citron, there's 3 more.
In the paint.
About 20.
Made a tough decision for her offensively.
Citron sneaking her way through the lane. Timeout, Phoenix. Spot Iriefin continuing to work. Oh, boy. Loose ball. Scramble. Austin steps into the three-pointer. That goes down, and everything going the way of Washington. Phoenix just hasn't really been able to get anything going offensively.
We gotta credit the defensive discipline. Barb Turner is very pleased that it was top level, and that was a tough bucket.
Cody McMahon told us that back in June. He said, we want to play for Sydney because we know how much he cares about us. As the extra pass goes to Onyenwere, who cashes in 3 more.
It's been quite intriguing to watch develop over the course of the season.
Back puts in 2 from the short range.
Prosper. Like 2 different brands.
Off to McMahon. Draws the foul. Count it.
What a great example of helping the helper and rotating properly at the right time. Flora, fantastic.
McMahon, 2 more as she gets to the rim.
Too small right there on the end of it. But they have been slicing and dicing on the offensive end and making proper reads defensively has catapulted them to this huge lead.
Held gets downhill. The former DePaul great.
He actually learned how to have fun from his girls, but he said that that buy-in is from the team's philosophy. He's having fun with them as much as they are with him, so I'm convinced that environment leads to success.
Try to get your body balance, but it's more of your mechanics. Just catch it, shoot it.
I don't even know if they'll be 7-footer.
Held, step back 3, off the window and in.
I think she got hit in the face there. She's trying to shake things off. Lauren Betts not even in the play.
No, Thomas scores on the other end. Lauren Betts.
Make my camera
skip pass.
Lighter.
Citron, corner 3, rolled it in. Sony Citron, 3 3-pointers today. Citron, the pump fake.
That's what you can do when you knocked in a couple triples.
Iriefin creating space, gets the shooter's bounce.
Ever-present energy that she continues to bring to the floor on a consistent basis.
Give me all practice, give me all.
3-pointer goes down for the Mercury. Juliana, you were in the middle of that last huddle. What did you find out?
Guys, Copper is playing with fire, and Coach Johnson said don't sleep on Copper. He also said
Iriefin gave up a really good deep position inside there. Repost and made a more difficult shot.
Linskins drains a 3.
To repost and made a more difficult shot.
Linskins drains a 3-pointer.
26 and made a more difficult shot.
Linskins drains a 3-pointer.
26 seconds to go. They were down 20 in the third quarter, but stormed back for a 5-point win over the Wings.
Citron in her bag. Washington stock certainly rising. Coming out of the All-Star break. Nice look there from Linskins and a deuce from Copper.
Trying to get Copper activated offensively. You see Phoenix running things for her.
5th 3 of the day for Sony.
I mean, I told her to do it, doing a 12-0 run, and then call timeout. He scored an extra 8 points.
Mack left alone underneath for the easy turnaround. 17th appearance of the season for the sophomore out of Iowa. Step back fader. That's a tough bucket by Broshan.
20 points again.
5 players in double figures again for the Mystics from the corner. 3-ball for Olsen.
Washington clicking on all cylinders. The bench mob coming in and doing their thing as well.
Broshan continuing to fire away. Maybe taking their cue from Kelsey Plum and Carl Smusko the other day.
Yeah. Carl Swayze is what I was calling him before the game. He thought that was funny.
Olsen, 3-pointers, a new season high, 11 triples for the Mystics. Floreth will dribble out the clock as the crowd rises to their feet here inside Care First Arena. A wire-to-wire victory for the Washington Mystics, and they did it with authority.
Huh? Yeah, I'm getting a headache. All right, Austin 19-11. Central 19, 6-2. Michaela 13-2. Clayman 13-2. 7-game win streak. Oh no, win streak? I didn't even know that. Look, I haven't seen a dream play in a little while. I just heard a little thing but today. Some sauce they say make good decisions so these players be able to set up team, chase their dreams. We're watching this chase their dreams no matter what. Never let anything stop them from doing it. But always remember that, you're the most important thing in our lives. But so about people struggling, no matter what they're struggling with, that that you got them, families, no matter what they go through, and they never go through anything alone. So it's all make good decisions. Just be aware of the decisions we make. And not just make about an impulse or just having fun in the moment, jealousy, be able to communicate with people with, and make the best situation for all of us. But a little bit about you, so it's not that our services change any time. So it's like glad people, so our family, and that you want the best for us. So I'm living in the country. So, 11 minutes, so y'all, more today.